Hey everybody, it's Carrie again here with day 15 of our 30-day post-election self-care challenge. And today's strategy is all about depression. It's all about mental health, how to manage your post-election depression. Now, I have a self-care strategy that's totally set in place, so I can manage things like depression. But one of the things I do employ is working with flower essences to handle underlying depression. Now, I want to be clear that obviously there are all different kinds of depression. There's, clinical depression. There's actual chemical imbalance depression. And then there's existential depression, the depression of life not working out the way you wanted it to, or being different, not necessarily bad, but just different. There's depression from the death of a loved one. There's depression from a breakup or a life change or things like that. And so when it's more of the kind of underlying depression or life depression, something that I use to help me work through those issues is flower essences. So I started taking flower essences, I would say about a year and a half ago. I was going through some pretty dark psychological stuff, and also healing and dealing with and reeling from the recent death of my stepdad Steve, who passed away in 2014 at 59 years old, very suddenly from stage 4 esophageal cancer. So there were those kind of two things combined that led me to start seeking some help for my depression. And I was initially concerned about becoming addicted to any sort of antidepressants or anything like that. And so I started studying and researching holistic ways of dealing with depression. You can deal with depression through your food. Food is a holistic way of managing your depression. It's also a plant-based way of managing your depression. And then there are flower essences, which I started studying after I had such great results working with them. The great thing about flower essences is they are non-addictive. They are completely holistic and plant-based, and they're very subtle, so they're not going to take you to extremes. They're literally like waking up from a dream and having an epiphany. So it's a really wonderful way to manage depression. There are most flower essences are based in alcohol, or that's how they're like tinctures that are alcohol is used to preserve them and to extract them. And then there's also non-alcoholic based flower essences. So if you are someone who is sensitive to alcohol in any way, it's best to research which flower essences will work best with you. It doesn't mean that you can't use them. There are definitely non-alcohol based ones. The ones that I use the most, that I've had the most success with, this one is called, from a brand called Desert Alchemy. I don't know if you can see that right there. I hope you can. Desert Alchemy, desert-alchemy.com. It's a wonderful woman down in Arizona who works exclusively with desert flowers. And then another great flower essence brand is right here in Sonoma County. Not here in Sonoma County, but around here, local in Sonoma County. It's called Flora of Asia. You can look that up. Just Google that, Flora of Asia. And the woman who has started that brand, Kathleen, she's got an amazing story. So definitely read her bio and check it out. But she works exclusively with Asian flowers, and so it's a whole new world of botanical plant-based medicine. It's not new. Just so you know, it's not new at all, but we think it is. Anyway, this is some old stuff that's been around a long time, and I'm really glad to be able to start using it in my life. So I'll list those two places to get flower essences below, and I hope that you will start using them. I use them with my clients and myself, and I'm really lucky and happy to have found a way to manage some of this post-election depression. All right, guys, until tomorrow. Bye.